here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the James Madison Dukes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, the Dukes head coach told me some great information before the game. The ground game is crucial today. With the freshman quarterback, they know they can rely on their senior running back to attack. He is a great safety blanket. If they get in trouble with the quarterback, they can just hand it off. The ground game will be important. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Dukes ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Running inside, it's Hicks. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, in this crowd giving this defense some juice.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And they swarm him under.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Tisdale. Right side, it's Hicks.
And this team talked all week, man, about creating belief and something good happening early for this offense. Like, we know we're on the 2-game skid, but we're not that far away from being 2-0 or being more competitive. And so they wanted to start fast. So going 3 and out, man, you can feel it. Just takes a little bit of the life out of this squad. This defense is going to have to come out, set the tone early for them.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Bust through behind his pad. And there he goes. Touchdown, James Madison. Special teams proving to be special. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Tisdale. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Hauls it in at the 40. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Dukes in the hurry up.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Makes a catch. Breaks into the open. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the Dukes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Making the adjustment. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
In the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
Just drives it between the uprights. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Now this offense has it 1st and goal, trying to cash in after that defensive penalty. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? And he's in! Touchdown, Dukes!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game negatives gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Hits the hole, it's Hicks. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll ride him again. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. He's changing the play. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Hits inside. It's Owens. He's stopped. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo. They give it back to him. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Turns upfield. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
All the way back to the 15. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Tisdale. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now. They've got to find some answers.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Motion from the back. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Flips it out to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. From the gun. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Scott. There we go. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense.
Number 92, set to kick this one.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking to pass. It's Tisdale. Left side is Howard. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive. But maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Second down, gonna throw it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Gets the back moving. Drops back on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
There he goes. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Dukes want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Right at the line. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it. No room to run, and he'll be stopped for no gain on 4th and 2.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. From the gun, it's Hicks. Could be an alley. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Between the hashes, it's Howard. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Hicks. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Drops back, it's Tisdale. Looking left. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
But man, those sting, man. 3rd down, the money down. Your guys got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially 3rd down.
And the Hilltoppers need to pick it up on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He was able to come down with the pass, but not in bounds, so it'll be a turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. RPO complete. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, James Madison. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Some misdirection with the counter. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll run him again. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Tisdale. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Hicks. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. On the return. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Dukes are in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Harrison. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down coming up. Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Still looking. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's got room. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
They're testing the right side here. Stopped right there. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Quick give. It's Hicks. Turning it on. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Nevada Wolfpack. And it's USC looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll open the second half with a run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Dukes moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Had to force that one.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the 3rd quarter and get a stop on 3rd, that should really help their confidence.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. To throw, it's Tisdale. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
on second down. Snaps it in the shotgun. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, James Madison. He got a step and just dusted the field. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Takes a handoff. It's Hicks. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, that's good plays back-to-back, getting him on the ground. And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really have to work harder. Great job getting downhill, making tackles, and now you're set up pretty good. 3rd and medium, probably a passing situation. Nice physicality by this defense.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Back to throw. It's Tisdale. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. what? That was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Dukes will hustle to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Out wide left, it's Owens. There he goes! And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, not every explosive play in the passing game needs to be a 70-yard bomb down the field. If you find your running back in the progression, you just get it to him quickly. He's one of the most dangerous guys on the field with the ball in his hands, and he showed you that. Great vision, great speed, phenomenal job after the catch, and it's a big play for the offense in the passing game.
Caught behind the line. It's Harrison. There he goes. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Second and long here. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stafford. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Sets his feet. It's Tisdale. Rush right in his face. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh center downs going to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Now on third down for this offense.
Here we go. Ready.
He's looking downfield to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks into the open. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. Here's the punt, and whether it goes 3 yards or 93 yards, just don't let that return guy get it again. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Using his legs, it's Owens. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Second down to the air. Under pressure. Unleashes one. Got his man. At the 35, he's open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Dukes want to crank the tempo. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Dukes. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Tisdale. Right side, it's Parker. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hicks. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Looking for room, and they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
First and 10.
Here comes the Nukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. So your defense has done yeoman's work here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The give to the right. There's some daylight. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Morton. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
There's so many of these replays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the 1st down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
And the Dukes look to keep this drive humming. Straight ahead, it's Morton. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff, it's Owens. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Finds a crease at the 20. turning it on. He is in. Touchdown, James Madison. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Blue 30.
Scanning the field, it's Tisdale. Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the 4th down.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking for the marker. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
And nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They were all over it.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clocking.
Trying to rumble in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, Obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space, it's Hicks. Runs through a tackle. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
There's a crease. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He leaves it with the back. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm